So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim, European Player of the Year, League winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. It's an extraordinary list of achievements.
It certainly is. He really was the deadliest striker around. Absolutely lethal.
Goal scorer, match winner, national treasure. He is all of those things and much, much more. And here's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary. And this is Hullet. Cross into the box. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Hullet. Vieira. Cross goes in there. And that has been knocked clear. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. And here's Ibrahim. It's Ibrahimovic! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Shevchenko. Out to the left it goes. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's being shifted off it. Rummenigge going about things with real menace.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Vieira. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Neymar. Nedved. Thinks about the shot. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Hullet. And here's Zico. Pinches it off him. Zico was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that's an excellent interception. Zico wins the duel this time, and he's gone searching cross-field. Now it's Messi. Shevchenko. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Neymar. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Hullet is onto it in a flash. And it's Zico. Now it's Hullet. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Shevchenko. Threads one in. Hullet! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that'll be a goal kick. The most accurate pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evidence. Tries a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And the whistle goes for half-time. To look back on the first 45 minutes.
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. Here we go again then. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar. Davids is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Searching pass he's played there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed.
Goes for a shot! Roberto Carlos. And here's Messi. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nedved, played out to the right, and a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And this is Hullet, and this is Cruyff. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
That is a brilliant interception. Shevchenko. Cruyff. Good driving run. Now it's Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Messi. And it's Nedved. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Pull it. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Messi could try cutting inside. Terrific header! And he was alert to it. Ibrahimovic. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Cruyff. Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Messi. He's free, he has got space. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cruyff goes short. Lovely feet. Oh, well played, well played. Chance!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Del Piero. A header! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi che è possibile seguire l'esibizione del nostro ospite d'onore anche sul maxi schermo.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement.
It's Ibrahimovic! That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Ibrahimovic. That's very neat. He's had a shot! He's delivered
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Eto'o. Neymar. Now, what about a counter-attack? Neymar looking for the run. Ibrahimovic. He's had it taken off him. Ball driven towards the... He gets big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Well timed, excellent interception. He's picked his way through, and he decides... There's the header! They've scored! And they're at it again, in double quick time. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Good ball, good take. Strong running down that left flank. Now, can they get him away? Davids. Van Basten.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Seedorf. Piqué. Barcelona finding their passes. So much time and space here. Well read, and the danger is averted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. Van Basten. Davids. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Seedorf, here's onto this. Seedorf! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
That's an imaginative pass. And they win it back again.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Van Basten. Seedorf. A header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Hullet does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Stood up well to him there. Davids. Davids. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Davids. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Van Basten. Aimed beyond the defence. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That's good running with the ball. He's got away. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Neymar not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Looking for options for movement. Rummenigge could try cutting inside here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Neymar, and he's in on goal. Davids, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Oh, they could break here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Van Basten. Davids. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And the first 45 minutes are up. Reflections on the first half?
Milan really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Durante el descanso podremos disfrutar de un pequeño espectáculo ofrecido por nuestro grupo oficial de animación. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18.
So off we go once more.
El dorsal 10.
He's in a good position here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Quality ball.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Ibrahimovic. Rummenigge. And the finish! And he's there to get it away. Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Big header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No, that's been intercepted. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, a delicate chip through. And Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Neymar. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Thuram. Lovely ball, and it's Ibrahimovic! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And it's Van Basten. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Milan with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. That has not gone well. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Good take, and is he in? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Ball's played through.
Side.
Seedorf is flagged offside. Van Basten. Eto. Oh, well played, well played.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That is good alertness. It's a searching pass, and he's had it nicked away. Can he get it through? Van Basten. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's intervened well there. Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's cleared by the keeper. Now it's Eto. No, again there's no way through.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Eto. Davids! Fantastic from Davids! A finish right from the top draw. Right back in the game. And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different...
There's the shot! Tried the volley, but no.
Cruyff really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Now it's Del Piero. Seedorf. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. And that's gone loose. Great run on the overlap here. And that is out of play. That could spell trouble. Davids has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And he's picked out the run. Now this could be a chance. Seedorf. Might be shapes to shoot! And it's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! That was easy, almost too easy.
Adriano really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have ourselves great chance! Goal, Milan! And that takes him up to 30 goals for this side. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That has been knocked clear. And he's on a charge. Davids, played in deep. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Milan really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't.
Tries a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Mbappe to Maldini. Vieira. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Thuram does really well there. He is strong. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? That pass isn't the best. Now it's Rui Costa. And time is up. Milan can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. So a dramatic game decided...
سلام سلام، خوبی؟ چه خبر؟ اینا آمار گولیته دیگه. برای من امروز درستش کردم. چطوره، خوبه؟ بعد اینو باشه، زلاتانو باش. این آمار زلاتان فیزیکش 99، جون بشم 100 سرعت 90. آره، این برای توه. همینه، فرق نمیکنه. برای من اگه آمارش بالاتره اصلا، فقط از تو سرعتش 91 که برای من دیدی دیگه. این برای من نگاه کن دیگه خودت. مثلا فیزیک فیزیک 90 و چند بود؟ آره همونه دیگه، شبیه همه یکیش بالا و پایین. آره برای من 95 فیزیکش، بعد اتکینگش هم 90. برای من، برای تو 90 و چیز 89 بود. آره برای من 95 بود دیگه شتابش. آره الان گذاشت کردم سوپ درست کردم، سوپ چیزاشو درست کردم بعد الان خیلی خوب شده. زلاتان هم خوبه، یعنی زلاتان همچین سر میزنه، قدرت بدنیش 99 هم. گولیت هم که کورنرها عالیه ولی دیگه گولیتو میذارم 9. زلاتان هم نیمه دوم میارم جاش بهتر کنه، دفاع خسته میشه دفاع تیم حریف.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Well, it's clear what the manager wants here. His aim is to dominate in the wide areas, isn't it?
Yeah, I suspect that the wide men have been instructed to combine with the two forwards playing off the central striker, providing support or rotating with them while being the main suppliers of crosses. This is all about end product.
The most accurate pass. And here's João Felix. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has not gone well. Now it's João Felix. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now it's Lobotka. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He rises! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
چیز بدم اون دیپ لاین میگن، چی میگن بهش؟ اونو میگی بدم؟
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim. What do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through it.
It's a mighty effort! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Girassi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Thuram hurtling down that right flank. Rummenigge, and he's managed to get free. Rummenigge with the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Maldini.
Parma really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Hernandez. João Felix. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. Can he get on the end of this? Cross. Terrific header. Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Milan really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Bellingham clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really unconvincing right.
And he shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Parma really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Good ball, good take. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nuno Mendes. Girassi gives it back. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. In towards real chance!
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Flashes it across. Up he goes! Bellingham. Shot at goal! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. João Felix. Pavard. Now it's Girassi. Diaby showing good feet.
Diaby.
And it's Lobotka. Now this Diaby! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Rummenigge. Yeah, can so cleverly bypass the press.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Perfectly measured that. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
بازیکنه اون بابا معمولی همچی بازی میکنن اصلا نظر قدرت بدنی بگیر فلان بگیر و تیم هم بهتره چی مسخره بازی میکنه.
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Milan have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Fly.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
خدا بخیر کنه فوتبال.
Girassi. And it's Mendes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hullet shoots. Lobotka. Hernandez. He's in space and looking for options. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. That is a brilliant interception. Being still separated by the game's only goal. João Felix. Lobotka. Belly. Now it's Hullet. João Felix. Belly. Now Davids. What are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And it's Mendes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. That is a great pick out. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he's had it nicked away. Aimed beyond the defence. Rummenigge gets into some space.
Running.
Diaby. Lobotka. Stood up well to him there. Driven forward. Now he's off and running. Vieira does really well to win the ball there.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break.
And the shots! Oh, the ball. And it's come back out to him. He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Heroic
goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 18.
چیز دادم این پولی تو بهش گزینه فقط خط حمله وایسته اونو داده بود میخواستم خسته نشید.
He's one-on-one, goes for a shot! Relentless, just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass. And we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay
that. I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's decided to go for it. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Just eases him off the ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's through now. It's Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic!
Ibrahimovic قدرت بدنش 99 یک دیگه بدم 100 میشه. کی میخواد اونو بگیره؟
Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't...
Oh, he really got hold of that. Kajolu. Granit Xhaka. Out of play for a throw. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
And that's
recupero.
another throw. Bullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit.
Zlatan.
And here's Barnes. That's a sharp pass. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And there goes the final whistle. Milan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear that anyone playing up against them right now.
طرف نمیدونم چه غلطی میکرد.
Voted man of the match and deservedly so.
نمیدونم مشکل اینترنت ضعیف بوده چی میدونم.
Milan
اینترنت رو
definitely
4 بود.
impressing me here, especially the way...
خب این از اینجا بشه. بولید اینجا اینم اینجا نیمار وسط خب این هست. نمیدونم چرا بعض وقتا سان میکشم نیمار قدش کوچیکه نمیتونه سر بزنه. گولیت باز خوبه اگه زلاتان نباشه اس گذاشتم گولیت میاد داخل دیگه قدش بلند میتونه سر بزنه. حالا چیز کنم میرم تست کنم چطور اگه خوب نبود پس چیزو میارم وسط نیمار برون. الو سلام چطوری خوبی؟ آره هم حرف میزنیم. جان میدونم آره اصلا چون میدونی بعضی وقتا سان میکشم نیمار قدش کوچیکه نمیتونستم زلات چیز اگه باشه اگه گولیت باشه خوب سر میزن. فرق هم نمیکنه الان چی الان از چیز تو بالاتره آره یه الان برای من نگاه کن، سرعتش یکی 91، شتابش 95، فیزیک 94، جمپش هم 92. با تو حرف میزن. صدا میاد؟ نه با تو دارم حرف میزنم. آره بلیط تو چیز دیگه IMF گذاشتم یا بذارم نوک. یا کجایی؟ صدات خوب نمیاد. بیرونی؟ کجا میذاشتم بلیطو؟ SS آره فینیش چنده؟ فینیش 93 بود برای تو؟
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. What do you think about the formation here, Jim?
Yeah, I'm a fan of this shape, Peter. Managers that set up this way are willing to back their players to execute what is an aggressive attacking intent. Goals are very much in mind, while you hope to keep outscoring the opposition, knowing you're probably bound to let a few in.
من گلی تو اتکینگ دادم بهش بیاد داخل. سرمر بزن.
That's really well maneuvered. Roberto Carlos gets across.
نه اگه شد عوض میکنم مثلا. این بازی آسون به نظر میخوره. تیم قوی.
Baresi wins the duel this time. And he was quick to react. Rummenigge.
باید بازی کنه فعلا خب مونده دیگه تا چیز.
And it's Vieira. Pulls out once more.
من تازه اومدم.
Ball is over the line.
این سومین دست داره بازی.
Maldini kept aware and it is reclaimed easily.
حواسم نبود.
Tries to pass it through.
زلاتان بکن.
Somewhat off target. Roberto Carlos going full tilt down the left. Tries to get it clear. He's gone for goal!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Neymar getting this one clear.
حواسم نبود.
Neymar going face to face with his great rival.
اون فکر کنم بازی میکنه ولی رو چیزه مخفیه.
Quarter of an hour played. And it's Neymar.
چی بدم؟
Looking to play him in. And he's managed to get free. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Now it's Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. He is through here.
یا برو بابا این
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Nagatomo delivers. Still goalless. Shot a goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, easy pickings there. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him.
Very Chelsea
Neymar goes on a charge down the left.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that was nowhere near his best.
He's
in a wide position. He's found a way through. Played into the box.
Fenerbahce are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Now it's Neymar, looking for the run. Oh, played right into his path.
with
the clearance. And here's Hullet, played into the middle. Czech deals with that, nice and simple. Played out to the right. Now it's Messi. He's given the time to pick a pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's gone loose. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Spread out to the left. Elects to oh, what a climb! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And that is expertly dealt with. Messi. Can he get it through? That's the keeper's ball. Well, they could break here. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Milan just need to relax a little and ease off on crosses, Peter. They have the talent to play with more variety and craft.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
سلام چطور خوبی؟ صدا میاد؟ الو صدا میاد؟
Here we go again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Corner number 2 then. Climbs up big! He scored!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Fenerbahce can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Cleared without complication. Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. Fenerbahce trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? Up he goes! And he thumps it clear. Oh, it's played into the area. And that's been well dealt with. Roberto Carlos. And that's aimed into the ball. Czech claims it without any fuss. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, that's a key interception. Davids, and it's Zanetti. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front. Fenerbahce really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Zanetti. Now it's Neymar. The message is clear. None shall pass. Milan are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. Looking for options for movement. And he was alert to it. Zanetti. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Can they get him away? Nagatomo. It's a searching pass. He's intervened well there.
Fenerbahce really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
You've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Maldini makes the interception. Vieira. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nagatomo. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Hausen cuts it out. Milan leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And no surprise, that's a booking.
زدی؟ ولی این سادیو مانه خیلی خوبه. اسمش چیه؟
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. No, that is pretty much the end of that. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
That's alert and
این
sharp and
رایس
very
هم خیلی
well
خوبه.
played.
Oh no, he's got that wrong.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock.
این
No
قبلی
need
که
to
من
overly
چیزو
commit.
بگیرم همین چی بود؟
Well, he certainly wasn't in the
ایداله
mood to
که
take any
اونو
risks.
قبلی که بگیرم داوید وسطم خیلی خوب بازی.
Now it's Bellingham. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, it's Ibrahimovic! That was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Two minutes to be added on. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Ibrahimovic picking up the Man of the Match award.
از 2000 رسیدم 1300. دیگه مثلا این مثلا برای من نشون میده اگه مثلا نفر اینترنتش خراب باشه برات نشون میده آقا بازی مثلا اینترنت خراب شده مثلا رو 4 اومده فلان اومده. رو میگه چی داشت میگی ایناش میگی اینو میگی الان اینجوری شد نگاه کن باید دیگه همینه دیگه اصلا فینیشش 93 فلان سرعتش میگه سرعتش خوبه 88 باید اینجوری سرعت 97 میشه سرعت 97 شد خوبه شتابش 100 شد اون یعنی هوش حمله شد دیگه نه دیگه این از این نیمار رو اس اس دیگه گولی زلاتان یا خیلی این زلاتان امروز درست کردم خودم همینجوری به نظر چطوره نه کن من جای نیمار میذارم اس اس چون چیز داره همین شوتای بغلی میزنه. آره دیگه گل پوچره دیگه، گل پوچر گلزنه دیگه. آره پوچر اونا زیر اسمش نوشته پوچر. آره من گلی تا این درست کردم، شتابش 95 شده. این 7 تا شوت به شوتش دادم، 6 تا دریبل، 13 تا به اینش، 8 تا این، 7 تا اینم که از این. آره سلام میاد. آره آره یه دونه به هوشش بود بده دیگه. آره باید از یک چیزش کم کنه. اوه تویچ افتاد، من اینو فکر کنم باش بازی کردم. دفاع هم داشته در سرویس. آره من خیلی بازی کنم. این دفاع هم بازی در سرویس. نه دادم نه داویدز ریپلای نه. آره ریپلای داره. لباس داره برای من چه بود؟ سفید بود، برای من رنگش فرق بود. نه اون سفید من چیز من نیا کن پله من اینه، نیا کن شتابش 100. چی؟ چی؟ بالانسشه یعنی آمادگیشه دیگه. بریم توی چه نفر بینم این ما فکر کنم باش بازی کردن نیست. اشکال نیست.
So bring it on. High expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Milan.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide. Is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
Now it's Neymar, and here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hullet. Bergomi promptly onto that, and that is that. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and the speed of thought is actually quite impressive. It often keeps him away from trouble.
I'm thinking the same. Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Roberto Carlos gets good distance on it. Poland have the chance to go the other way. That's a cute ball. Well, quality clearly. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Romario. Neither side yet able to find the net. Played back to the goalkeeper. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Hullet. Rodri. Poland upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Pele. Vieira. And it's Hullet. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Poland finding their passes. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Rummenigge just eases him off the ball. Hullet really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Hullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now he's got space here. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's a searching pass. That's been cut out, well played. Davids spots it and intercepts. Van Dijk. And it's Thuram. Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And he's running through. Hullet.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Roberto Carlos goes on a run down the left wing. Neymar's cross. And it's been given away. Can he finish?
بابا توی دروازه گل
And
بزنه.
kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Big header.
بزن دیگه. گلی تو دیدی؟ ببین.
And Milan have the lead. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move.
Big chance! He has done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that has put paid to that. Looking for a runner. Bergomi promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's from Mario. Now it's Pele. And there's the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Milan really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have got another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Milan ahead 2-0 and they are looking good.
شاید ذخیره خوب داره. نه دیگه کن 5 تا دفاع گذاشته 2 تا DMF گذاشته یعنی قدم با 7 نفر داره دفاع زلاتان 108 داریم برای من 109
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Rodri. Rijkaard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's the shot! He scores! The second half off to a spectacular start. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
What? That's superb. They
are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Pele really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he cuts out the supply. Ambitious ball here. Poland appear to be happy to let their front players stay up. Ibrahimovic! Split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, the first goal came from this. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. 60 minutes played. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. He's got away. Chance!
Goal,
Poland! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
چیز خسته شده. این با 2 تا SS بریم بلا.
Substitutions taking place.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter.
Takes a shot. Who's going to get there? Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Nesta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pele. Davids calmly anticipates. Now it's Pele. And it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great ball if he can get there. Roberto Carlos. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
این بار میدونی چه 5 دفاعی گذاشته زلاتان دهن سرویس شده دور نداره. حجو با زلاتان این کلمه برای تو لک معلوم میشه؟ من مثلا چون از تو نمیشه لک نه لک داره وقتی میرسه.
Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Del Piero. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. Oh, that's a key interception. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking to play him in. Cruyff.
Hey.
Pele is onto it in a flash. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Del Piero, now it's Pele.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's played through for him. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Del Piero. And this is Pele. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Pele. He might be in here. Maldini does well to get it back. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot.
That
was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
نه یه دفعه نمید چی شد اما اول بازی نیمی دوم شد اصلا پاتی که بخور مارک هم نکردی نفت 8 تا حمله کرده اینترنت داره آرکن اینترنت رو سه افتاده
which was painfully exploited and that's left plenty for the manager to think about a painful
یه جای دفاع اصلا خالی میشه نمیدونم چی شد
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
از 1300 اومدیم 1900 1300 سیزن قبلی چی رو به جای ابراهیموویچ چیز سرعت آزارد خوبه 95 اینه آره داخل میاد آره ببینیم چی میشه دست آخر بزنیم اگه شد شب باز دوباره میام لایو 12 شد آره دیگه 2 ساعت شد شب اگه شد میام دوباره نمیدونم تو هستی بازی میکنی؟ اوکی این تمام شد لایو قطع میکنم بریم همون 2-2 بازی کنیم هلندی اومد باز. این 4-2-4 بازی. آره با این لجن بازی اومد. این الان برای من 93 ولی تو چنده شوتش کیکینگ پاور رو میگه. همون کوکینگ پاور میشه. گولی تو میذارم بعد نیمه دوم خسته شد زلاتان حالا آره جابجا می‌کنه.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, this fellow Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball.
خب میدونی چی اونا پرس میکنن تو؟
The most accurate pass. He's had a shot.
عالی میشه پشت دفاع.
Played into the middle. Up he goes. No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
چیز میاد
Messi.
باید جاش حواس کنید.
This is a formidable matchup. Bellingham played out to the left flank. That's a nicely shaped ball.
بیشتر همراه وسط دیگه.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Neymar. Now it's Hullet. Tries to play it through. He's shifting through the gears here. That is ended up in no man's land. Here's a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Can he finish? That's a throw. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Pulls out once more. And it's Vieira. Now it's Hullet.
من منتظرم چیزم بیاد.
They've got a good grip on this game now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Neymar running with the ball. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Davids, great vision, and he's certainly onside here. And the finish! Oh, it's come off the upright. Goal, Milan! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play
That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Gullit. Gullit! It's
Oh.
hit the upright. Zanetti.
Poland really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Played out towards the right wing. Rummenigge providing an outlet on that flank. Shot, surely! No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Now it's Gullit. He's beaten, he's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping!
Gullit clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
گولیت که دیگه خب باید قدرت بدنی و سرزن داشت.
Now it's Messi. And they've got a throw.
الان از نظر سرزنی یعنی عالی ها. به نظر از زلاتان بهتر سرزنی.
Still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Now it's Inzaghi. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Bellingham powering forward here. And a chance! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Van Nistelrooy, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi, he is through here. Oh, Messi has fallen kindly here. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Neymar. He's through and all along. Chance for a shot.
Neymar.
Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are back on the way. Now it's Messi. Nice control. Oh, it's come loose. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar tries the cross, punched away. That has been slung wide. Thuram, and he was quick to react. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Inzaghi. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Gullit. He's shifting through the gears. Bullish header! Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Who's that?
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Looking for the run. Looking to go deep. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Now it's Hullet. That's a cute ball. No, that's been intercepted. Hakimi. Just about up to the hour now. Throw it. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's onside. He's got away.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
No, that is pretty much the end of that. Look at the space here. Mateus. And Zanetti. Strong running down that left flank. And they win it back again.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Hullet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Back into the middle. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Davids picks it up out wide. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Hazard. Shoots! Vieira. And here's Inzaghi. Messi touches it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Out towards the flank.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Wow. اوکی من این دست داخل لایو قد میگم دو داخل بازی هستم.
Substitution for Poland, number 10, Filippo Inzaghi.
Seedorf is making a foray down the right.
Number 2,
Camavinga.
Zanetti.
Martinez.
Hazard.
Martinez. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that was vital.
Number 17.
Poland truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Number 21. Mbappe.
Goes for a shot.
Number 11. Lautaro Martinez.
He's having a hit.
Substitution.
And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Milan have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Okazaki. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Martinez. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Del Piero. Now it's crossed into the... It's a mighty effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Martinez. Hakimi. Nicely weighted ball. Shot for Kusaki! They've got to be quick to recover this. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's in on goal! And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And that is his 50th goal! That's that, the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
And now, to all members of the crowd,
Your reflections then, Jim.
Well, the look on the manager's face says it